Okay.
There we go. All right. Sorry, guys. I thought I actually started my stream. I'm just going to do a quick intro. Hey, guys. It's Necromancer, and I'm here with Barbarian. We are going to be doing a podcast on Fridays, and it's called uh-oh, where did my thing go? Oh, here it is. It's called Side Note Society podcast, season 1, Mind Over Midnight, episode 1, Midnight Sparks. Your host will be myself and the Barbarian. So this is also live Q&A, so you guys have any questions, please let us know in chat and we will answer them as well. I'm going to put my mic down just a little bit. Music is fine. Let me know if it's bothersome. I can turn it down a little bit more. But I will let Barbarian introduce himself now. Why is that not showing up on my screen? Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm all set. You good? You still there? Let's grab my coffee real quick. While we're waiting for the Barbarian, guys, take your time. If you guys have anything you want to ask me while I'm streaming, like I said, I have the stream on intermission, so while we're waiting for him, feel free to ask me any questions and I will answer them as best as I can.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Sorry about that. I had to adjust something. Hold on. Alright. Let me go ahead and put it as a slideshow. Let's see. Make sure that's showing perfectly on my. See if I could change it. And it shows. Oh, that's an issue. It won't show on there when you change it. It should be able to show during the slideshow when you change it on your. Should show on the OBS. You know what I mean?
Mine's showing on OBS.
Like I switch over, and it don't show.
One moment, guys. Let me put this on intermission again while we adjust this issue. I'll be muting the stream just for a second. All right, let me see. We're almost ready, guys. Just give us a little bit.
I'm ready.
Oh, there. All right, guys. So back to our stream here. Sorry about that.
Back to our podcast.
We had a little bit of a issue, but we got it fixed, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So, Let me get my slide here. All right, so we're start. I'm starting with slide one, by the way. So
Yeah, same.
side note society podcast season one.
Season 1,
My
Mind Over Midnight. Go ahead.
yeah, mind over. If they can hear me in my stream, they can hear me in yours. So
Yeah.
just try not to talk over each other if we can.
Okay.
So side note society podcast season one, mind over midnight, episode one, midnight sparks. Welcome to the Side Note Society podcast. Thank you for joining us for episode one. Your host, the Barbarian, and myself, the Necromancer. I guess we might as well tell them about us a little bit about basically our two channels and all that. You go ahead. You go first. I didn't put this. That's the only thing I forgot to do was I forgot to put the brief bio, but I'll just look on my YouTube channel and do it that way.
Like, just talk about our channel and stuff like that, like YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty much about gaming and stuff like that. Pretty much, that's what it is.
Yeah. So basically, I believe either I was playing. I forget how we ended up basically collaborating a lot, but I'm not sure if it was. How did you even find my channel? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, how it's because you remember? Okay, I came across the Knights of Gaming's channel.
Yes, yes. Okay.
I slid into his chat and stuff like that, and that's how we actually met. Actually.
Yeah. So so me and actually I was at work at the time, so I wasn't streaming. I wasn't home streaming. So here's how this happened. So actually he kind of just told you guys, but I'm gonna retell it as well. So as you guys know, Knight Cyber Gaming, or basically DNC Knights, that's his Discord name. So we've been trying to. He was live streaming. I think either American Trucker or some game that he was playing. And
yes, American Truck Simulator.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I was just commenting a little bit, and I happened to see. So I told he told everyone, if you guys were wanting to sub the Atlas, that was my YouTube name at the time before I changed it. He basically said, yeah, subscribe to the Atlas's Commander's YouTube channel, or aka now the Necromancer's channel, and give him some like and support. And that's how Intel and I, we have a lot of similar games that we play, from Marvel Heroes, American Truck Simulator,
Human.
What?
Once Human is another one.
Yeah, Once Human. We also
Marvel Heroes.
Yeah, Marvel Heroes, and we will be doing the Diablo.
Stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that. Sorry.
That's supposed to be next Wednesday.
That's going to be next Wednesday. Well, actually, we could technically do it Sunday if we're not going to be doing Farming Simulator.
We could switch that over to
Sunday. I'd rather do that on Sunday, just because I am going to be starting back up at school this Monday, I believe. So, but yeah, with that being said, so that's his channel. My channel, I've started back in 2011.
I started 4 months ago.
Yeah. So he's new to streaming. I've been streaming since 2011. I know a lot of you guys have been with me since I was a part of the Rigs of Rods community, and then also the Roblox Church community. Those two communities are long gone. I mean, for me, they're long gone. It's just I just don't have the time to be running a Rigs of Rods bus company, and I also don't have time to be doing a Roblox Church community on Roblox and Discord. So I basically I set those things aside, and I'm just going to be focusing on just streaming games that I prefer to play and that we both play and stuff. So here's
how I pretty much started. I started on GTA 5, story mode,
Mhm.
and I didn't know what the heck I was doing with streaming at first at the beginning. So there was no audio. No one couldn't hear me. They couldn't hear the game. They just saw the page. They was able to see the view of the game. They just couldn't hear me or the game itself. So it was pretty funny. And then what I did and stuff, check out other channels. Okay, how did they set up their stream and stuff like that? How do they do it and everything? That's how I came across the Knights of Gaming and stuff like that. He helped me actually set everything up, like OBS and all that. He was talking to me about it and stuff like that. Okay, you do this and do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how I pretty much was able to get it set up, because he actually talked me through it and helped me, so people can hear me talking and hear the game and stuff like that, or hear my friend as well. So that's how I pretty much started, and that's how I came across you. Stuff I was in the chat too at the time. He was playing American Truck Simulator at the time, I remember.
Yeah.
Because he was asking us if we wanted to play a convoy sometime, and that's actually how we got into it. So he was like, you know what, let's try American Truck Simulator convoy, and that's where it started.
Exactly. So we're gonna move on from basically telling you about us. We're gonna start with the basically what this episode is about, and basically the foundation for the podcast and all that. Episode 2, so basically how the plan is with this is we're gonna roll these out slowly, and then this is something that we really want to grow on YouTube, and I would, like I said, I would also upload this to Twitch as well. It's just with Twitch though, you have to lower the out bit rate, but I think I'm gonna have my brother Luke, or not Luke, Murdern, that's his actual name is Nick, but his Twitch is called Murdern MDRRN or something. I have to take a look, but I'm actually gonna talk to him and see if he could help me out with the output issue, so that I'm not having to change it every single time I go on the Twitch and all that. Anyways, enough about that. So 1 second, I put this in the background. What is this even on?
And we're gonna try to be more consistent and stuff about our streams and stuff like that as well, because
Mhm.
we're just trying to figure out a good schedule and stuff like that for us.
Yeah, because we
Pretty much.
both work, and like he works
Morning.
mornings and I work nights, but that might be changing. I mean, I might be, we'll see. But we'll see. Everything has its way of working. So, but yeah, right now I work nights. So like basically when I get home, my hour of streaming basically is from like, it's technically 11, but I'm basically gonna start just streaming at 12 in the morning and basically go until like I'll say 4 a.m. But being that it's the weekend, I probably go a little longer than that. But anyways, back to our podcast. All right, so as I said, this is season 1, Midnight Mind Over Midnight, episode 1, Midnight Sparks. That's that. So Midnight Sparks explores how ideas collide, drift, and evolve when the mind is finally free. From the noise of the day. This episode sets the foundation for the society. So here's 4 key points. Why side notes matter? The thoughts we almost skip become the ones that define us. How tangents reveal truth. The unexpected paths that lead to real insight. The origins of the society. What inspired the creation of this space? And the tone of the season. Cinematic, reflective, neon light curiosity. So basically this is something that both Barbarian and myself, this is something that we really want to do, especially on Fridays. Well, technically it's now Saturday, but
Yeah.
Fridays We're going to be like rolling out these episodes really slowly because it takes a lot. It took us, what would you say, how long it took us to get this episode done, or basically ready, basically?
What do you think? Maybe, well, cause maybe it was like longer than 2 weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, it took us longer. It took us 2 weeks just to get stuff ready.
And figure out how we were gonna lay everything out and stuff and set it up.
So that's, and this is something like it really gets the mind flowing, and this is what we're really gonna start doing for Fridays. And plus it gives us a little bit of a break from gaming to like really focus on our spirit mind, stuff like that. So alright, moving on to the next slide. You want to talk about this one?
Sure, why side notes matter. The thoughts we almost skip becomes the ones that define us. So in the quiet hours, the ones most people sleep through, the mind starts telling the truth. Not the polished truth we rehearse for the world, but the raw, flickering thoughts that slip out when no one's watching. Those are the side notes they thought we almost skip. But here's the twist. There are the thoughts that end up defining us. Side notes are the spark before the fire. They're the instinct, the interruption, the hold on, what if. Moment that tries to tap us on the shoulder before we brush it away. And every time we ignore them, we lose a piece of who we could have been. In the quiet hour, the ones that people sleep through, the mind starts telling the truth. Not the polished truth to be rehearsed for the world, but the raw flickering thoughts that slip out when no one's... Wait, I just read that one. Why is it... The thoughts we almost skip. Okay. I read that already, so I don't know why it's on there twice.
Wait, what happened? What part?
It says in the quiet hours, the ones most people sleep through, the mind starts telling the truth. That's on there twice, actually. Because it's on the first one, it's first Bolton and the second, or no, not second, third.
Okay, I see what happened. Yeah, we'll fix
We'll
that.
fix that.
Okay, you can continue.
I pretty much read this slide pretty much.
Oh. Okay, next slide. So here's our goals for Side Note Society podcast. And actually, I'm gonna for the Side Note Society podcast is to build a. Hold on 1 second. All right, sorry, music. But I'm gonna turn you down just so slightly. All right, back to this. So, our goals for the Side Note Society podcast is here's 3 key points. To build a community where we help any newcomers, new to the gaming community, also just where their mind is at in general as well. This also will help them understand what it means to be a YouTube creator. So if you are thinking about creating a YouTube channel and you like some tutorial or even guidelines on how to make a successful YouTube channel, this will really help you out as well. And also, what does it mean to be consistent and persistent when either it's live streaming, uploading, or even just being consistent and persistent with getting people's attention. So basically for this next slide, we had like a lot of goals and for this as well. So briefly state the goal of this workshop. Are you problem solving, brainstorming, refining on a concept? So when it comes to streaming, there's a lot more than just 4 key points in this one, but we only had room for 4. So we have entertaining conversations, like Well, let me lower this a lot more than that. There. Okay. So, like entertaining conversations, like getting to know your viewers in a way, like they say, "Hey, how you doing? How's your day?" Just talking with them a little bit before you jump into the game that you're going to be playing or whatever you're going to be recording. Barbarian, do you have anything you want to add to that part?
Or if they're like comers and talk to them, okay. If they need help, like setting up their live stream or just setting anything up in general, just so they are comfortable just for their setup. You know what I mean? For anything they're live streaming, you know what I mean? That makes sense.
And then, yeah, so that's for entertaining conversations, live stream discussions as well.
Yes.
So the next two bullets, building a thriving gaming community. So basically, with this podcast, that we've decided that Barbarian and I decided to really to start. So building a thriving gaming community, that has a lot to do with like not just the YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, or wherever you're deciding to use to stream, but that goes into Discord as well. So like
bringing more gamers together, you know what I mean? Just form one, you know, if it makes sense.
No, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, and like these are the things that I think a lot of people in the gaming community they're doing it, but they're not really thinking about what it is that, like, they may just type out a description, oh, this is my community and this is what we do in this server, blah blah blah, and their focus isn't necessarily on how can I help this new person thrive in the gaming community, like how can I, there's a lot, which also goes into this next bullet, which is creator collaborations. So for example, as you guys know, I would say I just started a Twitch channel. I've had Twitch for like years, but I just haven't been able to, I've just been so busy and I haven't been really be able to post on it. But I just started live streaming onto Twitch along with YouTube, which I've been doing that for the longest. And with the only thing that's different between YouTube collaboration and Twitch collaboration is with Twitch, you can actually, once you have it set up properly, yada yada yada, you can actually invite, let's say me and Intel or Barbarian are just going to be streaming on Twitch. We can do a collaboration to where
and there's you can stream together on there.
Yeah, so where you can see both what I'm playing and also what he's playing on two different screens.
Yep.
And actually, that actually really works, especially with Marvel Heroes.
Yeah, I agree.
And I believe it also will work. Yeah, so there's a couple games that we're going to be really collaborating, especially with Twitch. So, yeah,
the game we actually started on was American Truck Simulator.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing that with Twitch once we get that started. But yeah, so yeah, creative collaborations. As long as you feel comfortable with the person that you.
I did turn it off. There's no way, because I shut it off. I'll go in a minute. Let me finish my podcast real quick, and I'll deal with it.
I mean,
sorry.
If by the way, if you have any issues or if you have to go do something, we can always take breaks in between.
Yeah.
That's important too. Yeah. Yeah. So creative collaborations. Now, for example, my brother. Actually, I'm gonna look up his Twitch really quick, so I can say the name properly without having.
Actually, let me go ahead and do that real quick. I gotta take care of something real quick. So
yeah. So I'm gonna put my. So guys, we're gonna take a little break here. and I'm gonna put my stream on be right back. There we go. And we will be back in. I don't have a countdown timer on this one yet, but like I said, guys, feel free to take a break, get up, stretch a bit. I'm still gonna be talking, so but Barbarian has to go do something, but he'll be right back. So from my brother's channel, which I am trying to find. Wait, oh, I think it's this one. I'll take that area. No, it's my channel. Yeah, guys. So while I'm actually talking here, so if you guys haven't already, please make sure you also follow my Twitch channel. It's the Necromancer 596, all one word, all lowercase, and where's the okay, so my brother's YouTube channel is capital M. How does he have his in capital M? That makes no sense. Anyways, it's capital M RR, capital D RR, and then the N is capital. So yeah, so he plays different games. He does like old style, not old style. He plays like a lot of old school like Final Fantasy, Dungeons and Dragons. They do kind of like a, I guess you could say they kind of do a podcast, I guess. Not 100%. Oh, I need to get rid of that off my category list. Not 100% sure what the Dungeons and Dragons thing is. I'm gonna ask him about that. But yeah, do support him too. He's besides he's the only like brother that I have that actually is a gamer.
I'm back.
So I was just telling him if they are looking to follow anyone else on Twitch, not just to follow the Necromancer 596, also follow yours, your Twitch channel as well. Yeah, so I will put those in the chat. Actually, I want to make sure this thing is working properly. Let me see if this works. Hope it does.
Okay, let me put it back on the stream.
I don't know
I'm
why.
back.
I don't know why the. So I have the thing open, and I just typed in chat to see if it will pop up in the little translucent box thing for the chat, and I'm gonna have to figure out why it's not popping up with YouTube.
That is weird.
I meant to remove it, or not remove it, but remove YouTube and then re-add it back onto it. I'll do that later on. Anyways, guys, so.
But yeah, we're back. My bad.
So I'm gonna take the stream off of we are back or intermission and put it back into live. All right, so let me get this back over here. Move this out the way. All right, so that's that one. Here are the challenges that a lot of people and even newcomers to YouTube face. So some people are like, hey, I'm planning to start a new YouTube channel, or Twitch channel, or Kick channel, or wherever it is they're streaming on, and they don't know what they want to call it. They don't know what to put as the description. And so
They don't know an idea of what stream they want to do, like either gaming or just life things or anything like that, or anything outside of gaming or whatever.
yeah, so basically here are five point or key points that we came up with. So for a YouTube channel name or whatever you're gonna be doing on your YouTube channel, write down a few ideas, and I would prefer, I would suggest you, so you don't lose it, either type it on a computer or phone. If you're tech savvy. If you're not tech savvy, write it on a piece of paper, just so you don't forget, and just come up with a name for your YouTube channel so that one, you can memorize it, and so that it's not too difficult for for people to find. Because I know people are like, hey, have these long, ridiculous YouTube names, and not ridiculous, but I'm gonna say they have these long, interesting YouTube channel names, and I'm like, okay, this is too long. And so, to which also this tags into the second bullet as well. So whatever you're going to be want your channel to be about also depends on what your audience target is. Like, is it targeting those who are in woodworking or has their own company? Like, for example,
Like plumbing.
A big YouTuber that I watch sometimes is Victory's Outdoor Services, and there's another one too, but Victory Outdoor Services, Ryan, he owns shout out to Ryan if you're watching, and always watch your videos. Anyways, so Victory Outdoor Services, they do like yard work, they do basically they build like patios, a driveway. They even built, I guess there was one video where they built something in the basement, or they built a basement basically in a new house that was being put up. So there's a lot, and they even do in the winter, they do a lot of snow removals as well. So plowing, they do a lot. And so Ryan's focus is basically to he does a blog about his day-to-day work, because that's his business that he owns. So that's his target. And then for Barbarian and myself, our target is basically not just video gamers, but also just people in general. Like, if you
A community coming
just
together.
a community that can come
To interact
together, interact with people. So now let's go into the third.
See, when it comes to YouTube, you always want to find your niche and what you want to stream about. Because if you find that one particular niche, your channel will actually go out there and stuff, and you'll get people want to join your channel and give you a subscription, and you name it.
Yeah, and so that really goes with the bullet 3 and also bullet 4. So, which actually the first 3 actually go together technically. So
Right.
when you're making Twitch, YouTube, Kick, what else is there? I would even say Facebook, because people do stream to Facebook as well. So
Yep.
So whatever your streaming platform name, or whatever your streaming platform you're going to use, pick a name you would want your viewers to call you by. Something that grabs their attention. Like, for example, Necromancer. I basically chose that name after, of all the names I've went by. It's just I chose the Necromancer because, one, I basically got the idea from because in Diablo 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, basically the Necromancer is known to use like he uses like minions to do his bidding, stuff like that. So which is not what I'm trying to do, but the reason why I chose a name is because that grabbed a lot of people's attention when they saw my name. They're like, what the heck is a necromancer? So I explained what it actually is, like the history a bit, but I also took it from a gaming platform and tell them, well, this is what the necromancer does in Diablo 4. You can make your own build, you can make it do like blood magic, or not blood magic, you use blood for healing, stuff like that. Or you could use it to summon these skeleton minions and have them basically attack your enemies for you. So that's why I chose to name the Necromancer. The reason why there's 3 numbers after it, which is 596, is because before I started going to work, I was in high school, so I used to ride on a bus, and for 2 years straight, I rode the same bus and had 2 different bus drivers, and one of those bus drivers did retire, and that was literally the last day that I was in that workforce training program that was through the public school system, where you had to ride this city bus. So that's why basically the 3 numbers 596 are pretty much on everything, on every username that I have, just because those 3 numbers mean something really special to me. So
How I technically came up with my name and stuff like that, I just like pretty much like it came with I have this like group and stuff like that, and we play we would sit there and play what's it called? I forgot the name now. It's a card game, I know that. I forgot the name of it, but we came together one day and stuff like that, and they pretty much helped me decide on the name, and that's how we came up with it pretty much. But the numbers is pretty much what my age was, and what my sister's age was, 1 year apart. Because we're 1 year apart, so I was like, might as well come up with that.
yeah,
That's how I decided that, though.
so moving on from those 3 bullet points, and we'll move on to the 4th one. So what really helps your YouTube channel to really strive, and actually I gotta try to really be more consistent with uploading shorts daily, it keeps your viewers engaged, and it actually helps increase your viewers, and also even helps increase your subscribers. I know some people might say, well, no, it's actually true. This actually does help
Boost your channel.
it does increase your acrobatics on your YouTube channel. So basically, yeah, and like and it doesn't have to be like a long short. Like you can even take part of your stream and turn that into a short, and people will find your channel that way too. Like me, like I tried, like for example, I just uploaded in fact, it was a couple days ago, I uploaded a couple shorts from FC26. As you guys know, right now we're in the World Cup series right now, and I've been focusing a lot on, well, when I'm not streaming with Barbarian, I stream some FC26. I did a tournament. That's a new gameplay mode that they added to FC26. So and I like it. That's just something that I do just to upload stuff before I go into work, because at work I can't be on YouTube. I have to be focused on my job and stuff. But So
Another
that
reason why I know. Can I say something too?
yeah,
Let's go ahead. Another reason why I came up with my gamer tag is when I was trying to come up with a YouTube name, I didn't want something random. I wanted a name that reflected who I am as a gamer and creator. Like represents strategy, problem solving, and always looking for better ways to play a game and create content. You know what I mean?
exactly. That's why we chose names that we have. Because we want to help you guys overcome any challenges that you have with starting a YouTube channel, starting a Twitch channel, starting a Facebook gaming channel, anything like that. So we are here for you guys, and we want to make sure that like these are steps that you have and can take to make your channels grow, continue to grow, and even strive from a gaming community. So which goes into the last point of this slide here. Planning to stream. So when you're planning a stream, it's obviously your decision how long you want to stream for, but I highly recommend to stream at least either one, depending on your schedule and stuff. If you can do a 1 hour stream to 4 hours, that's really up to you. It just I just find it that streaming 4 hours for me, that actually helps my channel increase in subscribers, because it really gets them engaged. And that's the important thing. Also, it's also good to take a break in between while you're streaming. Like if you had to use the restroom, or if you had to eat lunch. I know, and then which is another I'm gonna go back to really quick. So when I do, and actually I'm gonna work on my OBS a bit, because I'm actually gonna add a countdown timer for my be right back and then even the intermission. Just gonna add a countdown timer for both of those, so that whenever I had to go to the bathroom or eat dinner or something.
Our main focus is to keep you entertained without getting burned out on any of our streams. That's our key. We want you guys to enjoy it.
So yeah, so these are just something. These, especially the fourth, not fourth, the last bullet on this particular slide is something that I highly recommend any new streamer or just a current streamer that's been streaming for more than a couple years. Just, it's always good to have some kind of break in between, so that one, you're not overexerting yourself, and then number two, you actually are getting up, and it's also just to maintain health as well. So not just focusing on you guys, but also maintaining a healthy lifestyle to where you can take a break, stretch your legs, go use the
Get that blood
bathroom,
flowing.
step away from the screen a bit, and then put a countdown timer so that people know, hey, you're gonna take a break for 20 minutes or something like that. And because I know a lot of I know personally a lot of Microsoft Flight Simulator streamers, who actually one of them happens to be oh my goodness, I'm like blurting out on his name, DNZ Knights. He streams a lot. Well, he does American Truck Simulator as well, but he
AKA
does,
Match Gaming.
yeah, he does a lot of like American Truck Simulator and Microsoft Flight Simulator, which I was playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I decided to refocus my channel off of that and then onto just games that I can play with other people. And I wasn't getting burned out or anything. It's just more I wanted to refocus my channel on different games, not just focusing specifically on one game in particular. So that's that slide.
Yeah, when I take a break in between time, I do that just to come back refreshed. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. That way, I have a clear mind and stuff like that. Okay, what am I going to talk about and stuff like that, and what's my going to be in my next content? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Going to be
and
about.
and continuing off of what he said, so that's why whenever I put a post out on my YouTube channel, which that's another thing I'm going to be really consistent about, just to put updates so that you guys can look at them, and if you guys have any questions, you can put a comment, and I'll respond as I can. So that's just something that I'm gonna really try to be more consistent about, is putting a post out, just engaging you guys, and then especially when I put up, when I want to do like a quiz with you guys, definitely either responding to that or even just voting, that helps too. So we're gonna move to the next slide here, which is engaging your viewers, which we kind of talked about this already.
We pretty much summed it up almost, pretty much, on this one.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go through this really quick just so that they know. So engaging your viewers, so streaming / recording IT. So helping new people that's new to streaming or recording. So this actually goes a lot. This also goes through with the other slide as well. So while you're streaming, if a viewer asks a question, try to answer their question quickly, but also like briefly. Don't spend 5 minutes on a single question, because that's just going to just make things lag or drag a bit. You don't want to be a drag, as Shikamaru in Naruto would say. That's his favorite catchphrase. Anyways, so scenario suggestions. So coming up, and actually this is I'm hoping my boss is watching this, because this is something that I'm working on, not just for YouTube, but also for work as well. Come up with different scenarios that could help you guys out if you're struggling with a certain area of a game, or even a problem IRL as well. Like for example, if let's say you're playing Age of Empires 2 and you don't know, you run out of a certain material, like you run out of wood and you need wood to build a trebuchet, you have to decide where else you can go and cut the wood and cut down trees from, because there's no more trees anywhere near your base. So that's just a scenario that I would use. But also, if you're playing like a strategy game like that, I highly recommend. I know some people that like to start gathering resources and then start spending money on or coins on or gold on like getting like an army and stuff ready, or even building a wonder. So I highly recommend is start with your resources, gather your resources, making sure that you have everything you need, and then work your way onto gathering, making an army and stuff like that, particularly for that game. When it comes to American Truck Simulator, I'll say try and save, like buy your first truck, save up enough money to buy a second truck, and then hire a few workers to help build basically build money for that garage that's in that specific city. So that's that. Software. We're moving on to
collab with the other YouTube creators.
Yeah, collabing with other YouTube creators. Work with others. Bringing creators, friends, or experts. Even small creators can make episodes feel fresh and collaborative. That's what me and Barbarian do. We collab pretty much on every single games that we play. Like I don't have 5M installed. I used to play 5M like years ago, but I stopped playing it. But
Oh, trust me, I don't play it anymore either because they're planning on shutting that down anyways.
yeah, so but yeah, so we just do a lot of collabing with the games that we play, especially with the schedule we put out. Software. So choosing a software for streaming and recording. Now, if you're planning to record like music, and I can actually say this, I would say either you can use Audacity, or you can use like a music program, Music Creator. I think 6 is what I used to use, but they have one that's like a lot newer. So there's a lot of things you could use, and there's so many programs you can use for music wise, for recording.
Oh, and another thing is streaming quality too. I just want to talk about as well. It's important. That's important too for your live streams, by the way, guys. If you guys want to know that,
Yeah.
you okay for your Canvas on your if you're streaming on like this software called OBS or Streamlabs, you want your canvas to be 1920 by 1080 to get that good picture you want, pretty much. And your resolution, you want at least like 10,000 and stuff resolution. That's where I set mine at.
So I'm gonna piggyback on that. So if you're starting a Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Facebook gaming channel where you're live streaming, depending on your computer specs, if you're like say if you're gonna be streaming on a gaming PC in particular, or yeah, I'm gonna say PC, Xbox, whatever you're gonna be streaming on, pick out a platform that you're most comfortable with, and then you can use
And that your
OBS.
PC
You can use OBS, Streamlabs, Kick, Twitch. You can even use Restream as well. That's another one that you could use. I know a lot of Twitch people, Twitch streamers, they use Restream. I don't use Restream because there's really no need for me to use it. But and then as far as your specs, like depending on your PC, if you have a low end PC, yeah, I'll say definitely do the settings that Barbarian mentioned. But if you have a high gaming PC, like if you can stream like 4K and you have like a really powerful high end computer, I would say for your canvas, if you can stream in 4K, set your output and stuff to 4K specs. And then if you're like I said, if you're streaming on Twitch and you have a really good internet, make sure you have good internet too. That's the most important thing besides the computer specs.
I learned that over time streaming that it's best to be connected to Ethernet cord to your router than not to be, because then you're just gonna have connection issues. I learned that
Actually,
over time.
I'm gonna re-clarify that. So it really depends on what internet service you have. Like for example, I know a lot of people that have this new one called Star. I'm gonna say StarNet, but I don't think that's what it's called.
If you have Xfinity, though, by the way, guys.
Yeah, if you have Xfinity or if you have StarNet, wherever that one's called. So, like I said, it really depends on what internet you have. Just go with what you have, and then also see if go to your computer tech people or store and have them set your computer up to where you can stream like 4K, not just so that you don't mess anything up. Let's go to the next slide. I don't want to spend too much time on this one. Okay, so how we'll work together. So basically, with this, and actually this goes in total for everything that we basically talked about tonight. So how will our podcast help you guys? So our goal is to help newcomers to streaming, how to handle a toxic comment in chat. I'm going to talk on that. Oh, hey Jimmy. How you doing, my friend? So yeah, so basically, and actually Jimmy is also another streamer of ours that we do play with once in a while. But yeah, like I said, actually, I came across a guy. I'm not gonna say who it is. I don't want to get um in trouble with him or anything, but there was a streamer that I came across, and there was just some things that he was saying that I didn't really care for, specifically regarding another YouTuber channel that I actually watch. And his response to how this person handles toxic comment in chat just wasn't right. And so basically, if you have someone that's coming into your stream and they're either spamming the YouTube chat or Twitch chat or wherever your platform is chat, or if they're just being disrespectful and rude, there's different ways you can do that. So first, obviously, would to be make sure you have moderators in your stream. I would say hold on a second. So
Go ahead.
I would say to limit the amount of moderators, you really, in my opinion, depending on if you have like 26 people viewing your channel at once, yes, then you can increase the amount of moderators you have. But to start off with, I would say just have at least like 3, 4, or 6 people that you trust that won't abuse their admin powers, and so they can monitor the chat and make sure that, like, then they'll let you know, like, hey, so and so is acting inappropriately, and which also goes with back to some of the games that if you guys can be streaming, if the game is going to be showing like gore or people's arms getting chopped off and stuff, and there's someone in the chat that's under the age of, I'm gonna say maybe 13, then then that's when if I'm gonna be playing something like that, then I would definitely set it to where only people that are 18 and up can actually watch that stream or even watch that video. That actually keeps you out of trouble, and it also keeps your channel from being taken down or anything serious. So just keep that in mind when you're planning to play a game that has a bit of graphical imagery to it. Number 2, activity name. I don't think we put anything for this, I think.
No, we didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna skip this slide. All right. Streaming recording. So we kind of already gone over this, but basically, if you want to do for your channel, make a title, description, what content are you planning to upload, software, OBS, Streamlabs, Kick, Twitch, Facebook. That's the 5th bullet I couldn't add, so Facebook is definitely included in that. We kind of already talked about software, device specs. There's different depending on if you got a gaming PC specs. I'm actually going to talk about this. So if you're planning on building a gaming desktop, or even actually, I'm just gonna say that I highly suggest, if you want to get something that's pre-built, like there has like the motherboard in it, just be careful where you get it from. Like I would say Newegg is a really good source to get a computer that's pre-built. I would even say check with your local computer store. Like for example, my computer I bought pre-built off of I basically built my computer on Newegg, but then after maybe a couple years of owning this gaming computer I have now, I had to take it in to have the a few things modified to it. Like I had to have a new motherboard put in, and I also had to get the Windows 11 because Windows 10 was just not working, so I had to get that. And then I also had them put in a new graphics card because the one I had just wasn't strong enough, and I was running out of room. So they put an extra terabyte drive in, so I have 2 terabyte drives, and they converted one of my C drives into a terabyte drive. That's what they did. Because I do a lot of streaming, recording, and even also do schooling on my gaming desktop as well. So, anyways, that's that. A headset, and I'm gonna say microphone, something to use so you can capture your voice during your stream recording. I'm
Quality audio.
What?
I said good quality audio.
Yeah, so
I want to make sure they can hear you. Go ahead.
yeah, so basically, I'm going to leave that up to your discretion when it comes to what, like, depending on your budget and stuff. If you want a good microphone, or headset, check out Amazon, but I would say refurbished, just so that you're not getting something new or used. Definitely, you don't want to get something used, but refurbished is what I would suggest for if it's something that you don't want to buy something new, because if you buy something new, it's going to be expensive, and that's going to be way out of your budget.
Right.
So
Depending on what you record.
yeah, so both for streaming and recording, I highly recommend that. So for doing a stream, I would say definitely for a sound check, for OBS, they have this thing where you can set it to private when you make the stream or recording, and you can do a test stream to make sure the sound check is good, sound levels are fine, and wherever you want them to be before you actually start the stream and set it to public.
Yeah.
That basically makes sure that everyone can hear you. Excuse me. That everyone can hear your voice, everyone can hear your game, or if you're doing, like, for example, when I do my streams now, so that I don't get copyrighted or demonetized, which I'm not monetized yet because I'm short a few things on YouTube for that. But I use epidermic music, which is, for example, the music that you're hearing right now is from epidemicsound.com, and a lot of YouTubers use their music there, and because people allow it to be used on their YouTube channel. So that's what you're hearing right now. Anything else we want to talk about regarding this slide before we move on to the next one?
Pretty much summed it up.
All right. So, let's see. Yeah, so these 2 slides we didn't really finish these last 2 slides, but if you guys have any questions or anything like that, we are going to go into some Q&A. So I'm actually going to move this back to the welcome slide. So if you guys have any questions, please comment them in the chat. I'm looking at chat right now, and we'll answer them. And if not,
yeah, guys, if you guys got any questions, don't be afraid to ask, and we'll answer it to you to the best of our ability. Is that all the slides?
Yeah, I just switched it back to the welcome to Side Note Society because I know we kind of were working on this, and we forgot to finish the 2 last slides, which one of them was going to be Q&A, a Q&A slide anyways. But so okay, yeah, guys, so today is Saturday, so we will be playing Ark Survival. Wait, yeah, we will be playing Ark Survival. Continuing that, and then Sunday we will be Sunday we're definitely gonna be playing some Diablo 4. So it would be Farming Simulator, but Hazardous has just been busy, and so we probably won't be playing Farming Simulator anytime soon, 25 anytime soon. But we will be replacing that game with Diablo 4. So but Jamie, do you have any questions? Or I'm not sure who else is watching my stream, but if you guys have any questions, please comment in the chat and I will see it. I also want to say thank you guys for really supporting my channel, and also supporting Barbarian's channel, and also for really helping out with Twitch. Like I said, I've had Twitch for the longest time, but I just recently was able to stream on both YouTube and on Twitch at the same time. So nothing, just being silent. Okay, yep, no problem, Jimmy, you're good. But yeah, Jimmy, just let you know, Mondays we will be starting back up with American Truck Simulator. So if you are wanting to join us, we will be streaming it at 11:40. Well, I'm gonna say 12 a.m. my time, which would be 11 p.m. Hazardous time. Barbarian's time. Oh, almost forgot. One more thing. Sorry guys, almost forgot about this. So, I'm still trying to get some extra funds for a first car. So if you, like I say, if you guys are still wanting to help out with that, I posted my PayPal on my YouTube channel. It's in the post section. Let me see if it's still there. Let me see. Post. Yeah, it's still there. So it basically, it's if you look up Atlas Skylines Club, unfortunately I can't change the name to that because stupid PayPal won't let you do it. Unfortunately. So but all you gotta do really is just, if you look at that, can I repost this actually? Let me see. What? I'm just gonna do it this way. So actually, I'm just gonna post this in the chat. Actually, I wonder if I can do it this way. No, not that way. Copy image. Actually, wait. No, I want to click on it. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. I just... Oh my gosh. No, that's not what I wanted to say. That's actually... It's supposed to be if. The stupid thing cut the word if and put F. So it's actually if you're not that. So guys, anyways, wonder if I can fix this. Yes, I can. Good. I'm gonna put that back in chat. Okay, so if you guys want to, there we go. If you guys want to donate for my first car, feel free to donate to my PayPal at the Skylines Club. This will really help me out because this is like a long time ago that I've been trying to do, and I haven't. Yeah, it's just something that I've been wanting to do. So if you guys, like I said, really want to help out, just type in on PayPal, type in that Skylines Club, and that will go towards me getting my first vehicle and all that. So also guys, I like I said, also I will be like I said, we'll be streaming tomorrow, or not tomorrow, yes, tomorrow, but also later on tonight we will be streaming Ark Survival. That's going to be at 7:30. And then I'm actually if I get done with this tearing down a garden shed tomorrow, actually I might do a recording of that. We'll see. We'll see. I might do a recording if it's depending on if I want to or not. We'll see. But other than that, guys, if you don't have any more questions, we were going to move this back over. We will end. I'm going to end this here. So this has been Side Night Society episode 1, Strategy Gaming. Do stay tuned for episode 2. I will post a banner when we have that set up, and we will do another live stream of that podcast for that episode 2 once we have it ready. Barbarian, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Anything else you want to add before we end?
Nope, that's pretty much it.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. And like I said, welcome to the Side Note Society podcast. And this has been episode 1, Strategy Gaming. Stay tuned next week for episode 2, or not. Well, I guess you could call it next week, but yeah, for episode 2, and we're gonna try and get it done sooner so that we can make sure to actually live stream this on Fridays when we can. So I know, no rush. We just really want to try and get these out there when we can. So but like I said, guys, again, if you feel like donating to my not YouTube channel, I don't have that set up yet, but if you guys feel like you want to donate to my PayPal, the link is the username is actually in a I'm gonna pin this actually. Yep, I just pinned the message, so the message will still be in there, and then also check back on my post on my YouTube channel, and that's how you can find it as well. So please, guys, feel free to do that. That will really help me out. And other than that, guys, see you tomorrow or later today for our Ark Survival series.